Good evening, guys. How you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So happy halving day. Halving is done now, so that's the block reward done, cut in half. So we'll see how that is going to affect the miners and the hash rate and the price ultimately going forwards, but that will remain to be seen over the next few weeks. So straight over to the charts. So today's one of those days really where you just don't really want to be trading. You just want to see, just watch the market, just see what happens. Obviously, if you're looking to add to, like, say, hodl positions or trim hodl positions, maybe have some offers quite wide or some bids quite low in the market. But so far as actual leverage trading, which is the main thing that a lot of you guys do, including myself, it was just a bit of time to stay out of the market. So if we do look at the trades that we did have before, though, we had the DMT sell here, which pretty much came to just a ridiculous massive profit, as you can see. We actually flipped to a DMT buy, but that was today, and I wouldn't recommend anybody was basically putting on trades today. But yeah, if you're taking it, you would have got stopped out. So yeah, that would have been the case. Dominator buy basically put you in a buy trade. Did go aside a bit, and then I haven't got the right settings here. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, sorry. Dominator got us into a buy here. Did come offside a bit. If you were to take the trade, I mean, if you were to take any trade, you would be putting wider stops and wider take profits in. So he did come down 3%, then did go up 5%, and then did come down 5%. I mean, like I said, these indicators aren't designed for the fundamental volatility that's just going to be causing by all the attention Bitcoin's getting today. But yeah, the great Dominator sell there, that we know about that as well. I'm gonna look at we're not gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the range and stop. So this is the shorter time frame Bitcoin trading. So if you actually did want to do some, we got a nice sell signal here. Our longer term was in a buy, but if you were trading with this wild market moves, you'd just take the longs and the shorts because the market's all over the place. This just looks to a longer time frame trend, which we're just not in longer time frame trend mode at the moment here, as you can clearly see. So what we got was we got a sell here. We got a buy that went up a little bit, but then it turned to a sell down here. So you had a sell that came down quite nicely, and that's a pretty good move, guys. The sell from here pretty much came down about 3%, and then we got the buy on this candle here. This was today. This was basically today. I took this buy in small size and in partial disbelief, because I was just thinking we're just gonna be going down. Yeah, obviously we weren't. So that buy actually went up to about 4% profit. I didn't get in that high. And then we got a great sell here on this candle. So we got a sell here that actually didn't even go 1% offside, and then pretty much came 7% on side. But these are just the craziness of the markets. Markets basically, and obviously we spoke about this fantastic trade on the Dominator here. I mean, what a trade here. This is the shorter time frame Dominator as well, so you would have been short from the long one and short from the shorter one. So yeah, just fantastic trades if you did want to be trading this wildness, which, I mean, I say that I did, but I did it in small size, and it wasn't really a proper trades. So there you go. It wasn't proper trades because of the size, and I wasn't going to trade my normal positions just because of, well, literally because this is what I was fully expecting. So yes, that's it. Nothing too much to see here now on the TD, other than obviously we're coming down. We're just coming down quite hard. So it's going to be a case of if you guys saw my video earlier, it's going to be a case of that 128 period moving average. It's a game of this now. Are we staying above it? Was this a test of it? Are we going to then bounce off it, or are we going to consolidate at the top of it and break below it and enter just a horrible bear market where, I mean, who knows where the bottom could be. Yeah, so fingers crossed we're not. Fingers crossed Bitcoin gets its S1HT together, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll go to our levels chart. Actually, that was what I did want to show you. This is the levels chart, so we'll get rid of this at the moment, so we can see how we are reacting to these levels. We'll go into the 4 hour so we can get a bit of a closer view. If my chart wants to load, it's been a bit slow here. Oh, I know why it's been slow. I've still got a news feed active on that computer up there, which I don't normally have on, because it uses my bandwidth, uses the Wi-Fi bandwidth. Yeah, so we're not actually going to be able to look at this. But yeah, I mean, we can see from here, there's this obviously line here, and then the ones down here. So we operated in between these boxes, but again, because of the halving, it's not really sort of a market where we can proper look at levels and trends. We're just going to have this volatility, and then we're going to settle down, and then we're going to start to make our trends and our proper market movements. But yes, so remember, not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys soon.